Welcome to this BVTV SpotCast, coming to you from the UK studios of BizVision. I'm your host, Malcolm Gallagher. This is number 2 in a trilogy of SpotCasts with my guest today. Now, I thought you might like to know that my guest, Oleg, is named among the top 8 global leadership experts and shortlisted for the Thinkers 50 Leadership Award of 2021. That's brilliant. He's also written, though, this, which is even more brilliant, the book, The Vision Code, How to Create and Execute a Compelling Vision for Your Business. So let's meet Dr. Oleg Konovalov. Hello, Oleg.
Welcome. Hello. Glad to see you, and thank you for inviting.
Yeah, well, it's lovely we've managed to stop in Moscow because it's warmer over there than the UK today.
Yeah, that you see, that's an advantage of being a bit of cosmopolitan. You could be somewhere nicer.
Yes, I quite agree. Oleg, let's get started on number 2 of your trilogy of BVTV SpotCasts with a vision partnering. Again, a layered question. Now, I guess that vision cannot sit alone and that it needs alongside it some partnering elements such as mission, values, purpose, goals. What's your thoughts on this, and which ones should it be partnering, and how should they connect, and where does disconnect often happens?
Wow, that's a question, and I love it. You see, the core of leadership, or the nature of leadership, is acting for people and acting with people. There are no such thing as a standalone visionary. I call such people kitchen dreamers. They're kitchen visionaries. They talk about everything how they create their spouses got annoyed because they're dreaming. Mm-hmm. To make things happen, you need to have a team. You can't plow with one hand. That's no chance. You need to have a team to do the things. Your team are contributors. They're multipliers of your vision. They contribute something, whatever they can. They're multiplying your passion. They're multiplying your ideas. They're making your vision stronger. You can't cross the oceans just being on your own. You need a team. And that is quite important because your team, it's not just, when you have a vision is such an interesting thing. It doesn't have gender, race, nationality. It demands all sorts of talents and inputs to become stronger and stronger. And so your team, not just a contributors, they're all important players of that vision. And you can't execute vision without maintaining a strong culture, because culture is a productive interaction wrapped into a shared vision. You need a focus and a strong will of your team that would be really going into the right direction and doing everything what is needed to achieve that vision. You must enable decision-making. To enable decision-making, you must make people free by giving them a clear direction. Otherwise people would feel lost. They don't know what kind of things they're about to do. Mm-hmm. But what is often missing is, I call this element a knowledge bank. Many companies, and from your experience, and I have noticed many times, that they rush to employ a new member, assuming they might need a new knowledge, but they already have that knowledge within their existing team. Mm-hmm. It's about how everyone contributes to it. I have learned something, and I would share it tomorrow within my team, so we all get better. It's not about physical contribution, it's about knowledge contribution. I'm sharing what is most valuable I have, and that could help us to reach that goal or be aware of something.
Yeah, that sort of prompts a question, and because sharing that knowledge often doesn't happen. And I've worked with a lot of professional firms, for example, where the law firm thinks the client's his or hers and would rather go and talk to a lawyer outside that firm rather than share the knowledge. How does the leader create this sort of culture, as you were saying, of ensuring knowledge share?
Oh, I have a simple practice. I'm advising to sit together at least once in a week, right? Not for 15 minutes, but it's about a brainstorm. Guys, what do you have learned? And what we could put into practice. And you ask every team member to contribute thoughtfully, not just like tick a box.
Yeah.
Because the practice with the lawyers actually is not only within that industry, it's the same trouble within healthcare. Because doctors don't talk much about patients they're just sending, and they're not very embracing a multidisciplinary approach. If you talk about university, you will hardly see professors talking about something that they could create together. They're just like caged in a little boxes because they're defending own grounds. When I'm not sharing my knowledge, I believe that I am the wisest guy in the world. But when I start sharing, I'm becoming humble. I learn from others. I make others better, and that makes real team.
Excellent. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Oleg. Now, let's remind our audience of your URL, which is obviously, viewers, you can see it on the screen behind me. But for listeners, let me read it out. It's all the W's, www.oleg, O-L-E-G, Konovalov, and that is spelled KONOVALOV.com, olegkonovalov.com. Your book, published by Wiley, is called The Vision Code: How to Create and Execute a Compelling Vision for Your Business. Now, this has been episode 2 in Oleg's trilogy, so don't miss episodes 1 and 3. Don't just create your vision and expect it to work. It needs to be part of a team of other elements, as Oleg has so brilliantly said. Thanks, Oleg.
Thank you. Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you.